Hey guys, welcome back. This is Andy with bookbridge.io, and as promised in the last video, I said I was going to show you how the vacation mode works. You guys are going to love this, but I sent that video. I made some more updates. You probably see that the screen is a little bit different, and we're just going to dive right in. So this is where people, if you are an indie author or a publisher, and whether you have your own books that you wrote or your ghostwriting books, it doesn't matter. This is for people who rely on swaps, like swapping either through promos, other, independent authors, whatever the case. So I built BookBridge because I needed a better solution to the multiple platforms that were out there. So it was hard to keep track of what was what because they each had their strengths, but a lot of them had a lot of weaknesses. And so for the longest time, I was like, there's got to be something better, but there wasn't. So I built it. And one of the things that is been very cumbersome in some of the other platforms is the calendar. So as you can see on my dashboard here, you have notifications right up front. These are notes. You have some swaps waiting. You can accept or decline, but you know what? We're here to see the action and the power of what BookBridge.io can do. And then we're going to get into this cutie right here. Ask your bookie. All right, let's go right to the calendar, guys. So as it loads up your calendar, you can see right here on the right hand side panel, this is your notifications, your requests that you send to other your swap partners and everything. And if you watched in my last video, you didn't see the confirmation center. This is where the magic happens. This is a recording of all of your swaps that you've given to other people they've done for you. You get all their stats and everything. But that's coming. Maybe I'll show you at the end. Right now, let's see the magic of vacation mode. So I'm going to take a vacation. I realize, you know what? I'm going to extend this vacation because I can. And I don't know if you're like me, but when I go on vacation, I tend to keep an eye on my calendar and I still work while I'm on vacation. Or life happens and I completely forgot. And this has happened to me. Life has happened to other authors and it happens. I get it. But I hold up my end of the bargain, but they left, they ghosted, and they don't try to make it up, which kind of sucks. So at least if you know ahead of time or something comes up major, do this. So let's hit vacation mode. So I have an active vacation, totally fine. I'm going to start a new one. Okay, it's going to start on the 26th and it's going to end on the 2nd. Oops, start date. So sorry, just pick the 26th. I'm thinking of booking airline tickets. You go through the dates. Okay. And I'm going to apply this to my list. I just have one list. You can also click all my lists. All right. So when you see apply to, nothing's clicked here, it's just applying it to all your lists already. All right. Reason, family emergency, right? Let's check and continue. Watch the magic. Oh no. There are 3 confirmed swaps that are going to be accepted or affected. A solo and 2 features and mentions. Do you guys see this right now? Swaps will automatically be rescheduled to your next available date. If no dates are available, the swap will be canceled. Partners will be notified via email, but they will only be canceled if your other swap partner has not already sent their book. Let's confirm our vacation. All right, so 2 swaps were canceled, the feature and the mention. So I know for a fact because I just booked these with my other beta testers, and so I know that they did not send my book. So that's cool. And they got a notification email. So I'm going to go check that later and be like, hey, did you see my vacation I put in? All right, hit done. Let's see what happened. So our vacation is there. And oh, I forgot to see what, but I'm believing it went here for the 15th because that wasn't there before. Yes. So here's what happened. This is a pending swap. I'm doing the testing for the cancellation. Make sure that cancellation happens within 72 hours. And So this is a pending swap. It did not get booked. I have not accepted it on this test thing. So that's why the system went ahead and scheduled her for the solo. Or excuse me. No, that one's pending. Sorry, here it is. Confirmed. Okay. Now I can put it to where it automatically cancels ending any pending swaps. But right now, if you guys are tech nerds like me sometimes, the logic is the date is still open if it's pending. Because on other platforms, I have gotten multiple pending offers for the same, it's either an exclusive, a solo, or a feature. And I can pick what I want. I don't want to restrict you guys from picking still what you want. Now, if you wanted to still reschedule the confirmed one, you could. You can just go ahead in here and edit the swap and put more availability on your calendar. You're free to do that. And then you could accept this pending swap. Okay. So that's how that's going to work. But I need to leave this because I'm testing the cancellation. So, guys, tell me in the comments, would this make your life easier if you had a full calendar? Okay. Let me set the calendar real quick for, let's say, Wednesdays or solos. Maybe you have a price on there. You have an option to make this paid only. So, here you're a partner, now the author can see the option to pay or to offer you a swap. If you're like, I do not under any circumstances want to swap, I'm only offering paid spots, you're going to click this here. Okay, this is a weekly pattern, so we can do that. How about Friday? We offer solos, and I'm not going to, I'll put a price in here too, but I'm not going to check it, so I can show you guys what it looks like. And we're going to do this for the next 6 weeks. Let me throw in some mentions. I'm going to do 4 mentions and 1 feature. On this platform, you can do up to 2 features. If you're not familiar with that, those are the top 2 books that are seen first in a newsletter. And let's just leave it like that, okay? And apply the weekly pattern. All right, so that freed up 18 slots. And wait for like, oh, crap. I need Fridays off. I got you. So let's go back to set schedule. We want to clear the schedule. You want to do specific days on Friday for maybe only need 4 weeks off. Okay, so let's just clear our Fridays. Clear schedule. There we go. Cleared 4 days. Bam. Click. So, you guys, tell me how you like the vacation mode automatic reschedule. Oh, I might have a oopsie here. Okay, this is still showing availability. So I'm going to fix that on the back end. So I'm glad guys, that's still working out bugs. So I'm glad you actually see this because we are still in beta phase and that is totally fine. But as you know, this would actually clear. So I'm going to leave this here so I can show my developer, hey, I am the developer. I'm leaving it for myself. So I can clear that up and make sure it clears out any availability. So got a slight bug there. But by launch day, guys, I promise all this is going to be sorted out. And I am not announcing the launch day yet until March. So just for right now, we're talking about vacation mode. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below what you think on vacation mode. Would you use it? Is it helpful? Would you not use it? Is it too confusing? Let me know. All right, before I let you go, there are a couple new things that came in since my last video, and that's the confirmation center and ask your bookie. So I'm going to show you both real quick. You want to hop off? You're like, I've seen enough. No, let's go to confirmation center. This is the hub of where you're going to see everything at a bird's eye view. And you can choose your view. If you want to look at a list, you can filter. Do you want to look at all types to see how your things are going, all partners, and which book? Okay, all your books would be listed here. And then you can see on the calendar when exactly they were swapped. You can view the newsletter. You don't need to view your newsletter, but if you want to see how you shared their book, what worked, feel free. And then any of the last notes you guys shared together right? It's just kind of like a snapshot of how it went, and it kind of might jog your memory. Did I like this author? Were they, communicative? Did they talk? Were they good? With communicating back and forth with messaging. So this is where the magic happens. And as soon as the payment stuff is wired in, as you can see, it's kind of on the back end. You're going to be able to see your financial summary of how much you spent, how much you earned, any platform fees. There are two tiers that have platform fees and tiers that don't, and I will not charge you anything. So get ready for that. All right, so that's the confirmation center, guys. Now let's take a look at Ask Your Bookie. Everybody has probably seen the little help AI tool. When you're on a website, you're trying to navigate something. It's like basically gives you the help desk. Well, I love that idea because I'm like, I don't want to make a whole bunch of videos and everyone has to go watch a video and try to learn how to do something. I was like, can we make it, easier? Oh, the little AI help thing. And I'm like, gosh, they're so boring. You guys, you can tell by my whole vibe here, I don't want to be boring. So I was like, how can we make this guy interesting? Well, he's called Ask Your Bookie. So if you open him up, he is going to tell you about himself. Hey, babe. And he's going to address you by your name. Hey, beta tester, what's your burning question for today? Come on, tell me. All right. So he's also going to tell you, you see this toggle right here? You can switch it between his full personality tailored to your genre, or you can have, I don't need any cutesy stuff. Just tell me how to do A and B so I can get to the C result, right? You decide how you want to do that. And he is available now. He is live. You get to play around with him if you're a beta, if you want to be a beta tester. Oh, by the way, I am taking applications right now. If you want to be a beta tester, make sure you click that link in the description box and apply, because I have a short window open where I'm going to get authors in here, play around, test, go crazy, try to break it for me, please, so that I can fix it and make it perfect for launch. So let's ask him something how to do. Let's see. How do I connect, my email list? He's thinking, he's thinking. All right, beta tester, clock's ticking. Let me walk you through connecting your email list. It's actually pretty straightforward. Here's the play-by-play. Click my list in the top navigation. Hit add plus list. Since you've got ND for life, you can connect unlimited lists. No pressure building there, All right, pick your email provider from our lineup of 13 plus options. We have 14. Okay, what he didn't say, and I can clear this up, but you would fill this stuff out, okay? So let's say test. Let's say you're starting out, we just have 100 subscribers right now. And, the duplicate swap warning is if you've shared this book with the same author within 4 weeks, it's going to give you a warning. Okay. I don't know about you. I have over 10 books. I'm not going to remember who I swapped with when and how often. And so many times I had to scroll through their calendar. Did I share this book yet? So guys, if depending on your sending schedule, you can make it as early as 4 weeks, 8 or 12. You guys think it needs to be sooner, later, more spread out? Let me know. I'll add it in. All right. Pick your genre, and then if you click add list. So then you're going to see, let me minimize him, connect provider. Okay, let's go back to Bookie. All right, pick your provider. There are 14 in here, email providers that you can connect to bookbridge.com, or excuse me, bookbridge.io. And he'll just hit and just paste your API key. So if you have, I don't know, let's pick active campaign. Account URL. So your name.activehost.com. It'll tell you what it is and your API key. And where do you find your API key? The directions are all right here. Okay. So this is how it looks when you ask Bookie a question. Plot twist: if your provider is non-illicit, you can always use screenshot verification. Just upload a dashboard screenshot and we'll review it manually. Once connected, other thriller authors can see your verified stats when you're swapping, which definitely builds that credibility factor. So you can ask them to walk you through. But what if you're like, I don't need this colorful stuff, Andy? Like, well, just give it to them straight. Let's see. How do I connect my email provider? If I can spell it right. And hit go. And if you're on one of the paid tiers, you get to swap between, toggle between, give it to me straight, or you can have the full personality. If you're on the free forever, which there is a free for life tier, you guys just give it to you straight, straightforward. No need to, toggle back and forth. Hey, beta tester, here's how to connect your email provider. And he gets straight to the point. Same thing, just no added excitement. So to me personally, I needed something a little bit different. So that is the add your bookie feature. You guys, we went over the vacation module and we met, or excuse me, and then I showed you a little bit about the confirmation center and your bookie. Out of those three, which ones do you love the most? Which ones do you love? All three? Would you use them? But just tell me right now. And otherwise, if you want to play around with it yourself, I am accepting beta testers right now. So click the link in the description box and get in on this and fully play around with all of the features available to you in bookbridge.io. All right, guys. Andy, I built this for indie authors because I too am an indie author and I needed something better. So go and have fun. Apply below. Bye.